Next up, we've got the Fawley Challenge Cup here. We've got the Methodist College from Belfast, Northern Ireland, on the left-hand side of your picture, and Tideway Scullers School on the right-hand side of your picture. Now, Tideway Scullers, current holders of the Fawley Challenge Cup, Greg, from the 2021 regatta.
Yeah, no, plenty of experience within the Tideway Scullers School. And here we go, seeing, again, crews slightly getting off their stations, but this time we're not going to see a clash straight away, because immediately the Scullers have just been pushed away from the island and now steering themselves back towards their station. So I think as long as they can stay clean here, then they shouldn't have troubled the umpire too much. Got both crews firmly back on their stations, coming into the sunshine now. That won't have helped Scullers to make that deviation off their course. Let's see if Methodist College Belfast on the far side can stay with their pace.
So that was the early stage of this race, quite closely contended here between Tideway Scullers and the crew from Belfast, the Methodist College crew. It's opened out a little bit though, this J16 crew from Tideway Scullers, looking very tidy. Their leg drive is so in tune, Greg, the knees going down perfectly together here.
Yeah, very good togetherness from this crew, and as you say, all of them J16s. Pretty impressive that, to be on the Henley course, looking this good and looking this well drilled. Sculling on the Tideway, based by Chiswick Road Bridge, so they're used to fairly bumpy kind of conditions. But these conditions, they'll be loving it, and they'll be loving this moment in the sun.
What a lovely J16 crew, so not any of the returners from last year's victorious crew. We're now looking at the Methodist College in Belfast. They train out on the River Lagan and coached here by Enda Maron and Miles Taylor. A combination of J18s and J17s in this crew, and a late change into the crew for James Goldrick, who moves into the 3-seat, replacing an athlete that was too old to compete in the Fawley, having been in the National Schools crew. He'd had his 18th birthday before this regatta, and so unfortunately he's had to be substituted for James Goldrick in the 3-seat.
Well, James Goldrick looks like he's doing a very good job filling in there, but yeah, that sort of disturbance, maybe making the crew change like that, won't have been helpful to them after putting the season together that they've had. But we're looking now at this Scullers crew, and I think this regatta will be more than just good experience for this crew, as we see them passing that quiet spot before they get to the enclosures and get to that final run in, as we see a little bit of bumping around with the blade works, a little bit of hitting waves. It's not easy out there, it really isn't, and quads tend to show every mistake more than any other boat.
Yeah, we're looking here at the back of Jack Duggan in the bow seat. He claims to have a better medal than his dad at the National Schools Regatta. He managed to clinch a silver on his dad's crew, his dad the coach of the King's School Wimbledon crew that we saw win their heat in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup earlier, Patrick Duggan. He's only got a bronze to his name, so he's certainly looking to keep up the family reputation, and is, I believe, steering indeed from the bow seat this wonderful line for such a young crew, very mature here to take that on, Greg.
Yeah, it'd be good experience they're getting by steering on the course. No doubt they'll take a look back at this video and see what are the things they could improve. They did wander off their station a little bit, off that buck station, as a lot of people do within the island. But after that, they've been really calm, really in control, just taking in the markers, realising they're passing the progress board. It's less than 10 strokes, coming down towards the line. Really nice controlled scull for the crew from the Tideway Scullers School here.
Yeah, they'll be really pleased with this one. A very competent and controlled row here from Tideway Scullers School A in the Fawley Challenge Cup. And it's just a couple of lengths back to the Methodist College Belfast. And the confirmed result there, that Tideway Scullers will be living to see another day in the Fawley Challenge Cup.